Howdy, howdy. Happy Friday.
Hey guys, what's happening? Been a minute.
Yeah.
Friday. We didn't do a show last week, did we?
We
No.
did not. I was in the weeds. Could not come up for air. So we did not get to do a show. I heard about it too, man. I was getting texts and stuff.
Well,
Got some codependent friends who, hey, why didn't you guys do a show? I was in the warehouse dying. That's why. What's up with you guys? How's everybody?
Doing good.
We're excited because today officially marks all of our pre-orders for the goggles going out the building. So that's really, really exciting, I think, because everybody's been very complimentary so far, and we've had some great reviews. So thank you guys for taking the time to let us know. And then we also, goodness gracious, we just got Mr. DNA and the Crysknives.
Yeah.
So that is super exciting. Thank you guys for all of your patience. We have been in kind of a whirlwind with goggles and DNA and Crysknives coming in. We got some other stuff coming in. So our warehouse is kind of packed out and quite full at the moment. But once this video airs, just make sure to check your email, you guys. We have sent out the notices for the 48-hour, pre your payments are going through. So you guys should see those payments for Mr. DNA and the Crysknives come out on Saturday. And obviously, if you guys, if the payment doesn't go through or anything, just let us know or be on the lookout for an email from us. We'll send you an invoice as well. So super exciting.
Yeah, Mr. DNA, and we keep saying it. I just opened up a couple. He's fantastic. I really like him.
He's so cute. I can't wait to have him on my desk over here.
Yeah, you need him to lord over the situation. He keeps a watch on everything. He's awesome.
Exactly.
Yeah, the Crysknives are cool. Everything is we got a lot going on. Like we said, not last week before last, where Jared was kind of breaking down everything that's coming in before the end of the year. It's like a dozen things between now and December. So there's just all kinds of stuff going on. We'll try to get a video up in the next couple days with the Godzilla tree topper and the Mecha Godzilla tree topper. We just got our final production samples in on those. So they're really cool. And like we talked about before, we boosted their size a little bit. So I think everybody will be happy with that. Let's see what else. It's kind of a Godzilla week. We got the Zerozawa aquarium bubblers. We got that sample in. We got the Godzilla skeleton also. So yeah, there's lots happening there. And there's this guy. Here is hang on. Look at this guy. Want to talk about that for a second, Jared? While I try to flip a switch here. Oh.
Yeah. So look at that. That's awesome.
Yeah.
Bit of a background on this. So we did travel to Tokyo to visit with our friends at Toho, and we got to get hands-on and inspect and measure and scan and photograph the actual oxygen destroyer from 1954 Godzilla.
That's so cool.
See the dial dancing a little bit.
So we went and redid the original prototype that we had done, and it's been re-engineered and reworked to not only be accurate to what we photographed and scanned and held in their hands, which that thing was heavy, by the way, but it's also been engineered and dialed in to have what you just saw, that really cool function where you turn it on and it activates, and the little gauge on it kind of bounces around almost like a Geiger counter kind of effect, showing that it is indeed destroying the oxygen. That's how much oxygen you're destroying, by the way.
Yeah, it's taking care of business. It's telling you what's going down.
If you were underwater right now, you'd be dead.
I probably shouldn't handle it any more than I am. Just as close proximity. It's all bad.
Apparently, it only works in a high density medium like water. And I just made that up. It doesn't work at all. It doesn't kill anything. It doesn't destroy anything. It just puts on a nice little open close. Very cool.
And this will, of course, when it's done, it'll be all metal. This is just
what you're seeing here is
so we can play with the features and
Yeah, this is an engineering / tooling master. So this is kind of like our final check to make sure everything's working the way we want it to, everything's looking the way we want it to, and then we'll go into tooling, which is it's a process, but it lets all those forms and shapes convert into metal. So we're going to be doing a mix of aluminum and some stainless steel on that. So it's going to be a lot like what you're seeing on the screen, which that one is metal. This one will be too, but it's
a fire hydrant.
Yeah,
it's going to be a fire hydrant. It's going to be a big old chunk of metal.
We kept looking for stuff like, is this based on like a 1950s fire hydrant in Tokyo, or even like a vacuum cleaner, like old vacuum cleaners? And there's stuff that kind of looks like it, but not quite. So we were never able to find if it was a found item converted into that. But it's fine because we got to get hands on and measure, scan, photograph the real thing.
Yeah. And I know we've got some diehards who are going to see that and go, but that right there or that right there. Again, a couple more changes to make on this, but this was just our proof of concept, if you will, to show everything open and closing, how the gauge would dance, and the speed at which we wanted everything to open and close, how far we wanted the sphere to open, all those little things that add up. So, and to make sure we're on the same page with the factory. And as an extra step, Jared's headed to China in a few weeks lord over this and a great many other projects that are going on.
Yep, just kind of oversee, final checks on a bunch of items before they ship out by the end of the year, and that'll be an adventure.
Yeah, remains to be seen. I don't think I'm going on that, but we'll go back to Tokyo before the end of the year. It looks like so. Man, you're going to be all over the place. I've got a lighter schedule, but all right. You know who would love Tokyo? I bet he's been a bunch of times and he just loves it. Probably got a place there.
William
Cat. William Cat probably loves Tokyo. I bet he just friggin' adores it. Probably there right now. Bill, we will take you to Tokyo with us if you want to go.
Gosh, that would be so awesome. Can you imagine like a week?
We're just doing like
in Tokyo.
Start putting up pics. We're on the plane, sharing some peanuts. That'd be great.
We need to make a cardboard cutout of him and just take him with us to all of our shows.
Really, we'll get the C&D.
Yeah. We finally get his attention and he's like, please stop. You guys are creeping me out now.
Yeah, the joke's gone too far. But so again, lots going on. So we'll be sharing things over the next few days. What else is there? Jared, you got anything?
You and I both ordered something that came in recently that we were incredibly impressed with. As Star Trek fans, it's a pretty amazing replica that came in from the Wand Company.
Man, they did such a great job.
Oh yeah, it's so cool. The Star Trek, the original series, tricorder that they just came out with is remarkable in every way. Just such a clean, well-executed piece. But the real fun of it is in the guts of it, the actual electronics on the screen that let you dial in between all kinds of media effects, video, sound. They did a really great job in doing some custom software. Apparently, I don't know about software and how to do this part, but I imagine they did some pretty in-depth custom software written to make this work and do what it has to for all the media effects, video, sound. It's really cool. It's a pretty awesome piece. And I don't have it. Mine's in a box in the closet because
Jared doesn't like to take the stuff out of the box.
I don't like to take stuff out of the box. I look at it and go, oh, that's cool. Put it back in the box. I'm like, oh, I'm going to save it.
Is your Blade Runner gun out of the box on your stand?
That it actually is. Yeah, I've got it up
Okay.
here. I need to do something on the wall behind me, but yeah,
that's a big step for you to
right?
actually have it out.
Mine's still in its box because I don't have a stand.
Oh, it's
Tell
so
Rhonda I've got one right here for you.
Okay.
so
Tell,
the
tell
stand.
Rhonda to see, and that's good that everybody witnesses how this happens. That's exactly how
Yeah.
Amy gets stuff. She says it just like that, and then I can't resist, and I'm like, I will send it to you. What do you want? So,
That looks so good on there.
Oh God, this thing's heavy. I have some lightsabers that I put on.
oh, that looks great.
Oh,
Yeah.
that looks so good.
These things are heavy. So the stand itself is substantial. It's
Big old chunk of steel.
it's a chunk of steel that is it's not light. It's
It's funny. Somebody was giving me grief the other day. I got a little delay on this video too. That's going to look ridiculous. Somebody was giving me a hard time, and they were like, "You should have done it in aluminum, saved yourself the weight, and blah blah blah." It felt like a Spinal Tap moment. I'm like, but these are steel. They go to 11. Yeah, yeah, these go to 11. And they're like, no, but aluminum would. And I'm like, no. It must be steel. They got to be steel. And yeah, they are substantial. They're cool. Amy, yes. Just tell Rhonda to go and get you one out tomorrow.
Thank you.
Cool.
they are though. I put so that with my Blade Runner gun on. God, that's got to be 12, 15 pounds, maybe. Feels like.
You just motivated me on the sabers. I was going to cut a couple acrylic saber stands out back for my display cases at home.
You don't need to just put on that.
Yeah, and I stuck one on there before when I was showing in one of the videos. We were just showing what all you could do with it.
Yeah,
and that looks really good. So yeah, I'm gonna do that.
So every once in a while, I would open up my closet of prizes, my goodie closet where I squirrel away all my stuff.
Yeah,
and I have some lightsabers I've had for years in there, and I keep thinking, man, I got to display those. And I would go on eBay or Etsy and find these custom lightsaber displays that people make, because they do make quite a few of them for lightsabers that have been made over the years. I'm like, wait, no, don't buy, do not buy, because I know the super stand is coming and it's going to be perfect for that. And I do want to get like one of those little puck LED lights that a lot of people use for under cabinet lighting or just ambient lighting. And if I put that behind it, and just kick that on, that's going to look hot. So
lights up the holes. Yeah, it looks really good.
Yeah.
Real quick, let's double back to Wand Company, because what a wonderful example of clearly we're collectors too. So we're picking up other people's stuff too. The tricorder, I think they spent close to 3 years on that thing.
So yeah,
they were not going to be rushed. So it's a good example of what things can be. So good on them. The captain's logs are great, all that.
So cool. So in every episode of the original series, Kirk comes on and says Captain's log, start date. Every one of those is on the tricorder. You can go back and access any one of them and play it back.
By season.
It's broken down by season, by episode, by supplemental log, because he would, add another log halfway through the episode or whatever, and they're all on there. It's fantastic.
Or Bones or Spock would go in and do the supplemental. It's
first officer's supplemental log or chief medical officer's log. They're all on there. It's fantastic. It's such a great bit of interactivity that makes you feel like when you were a kid watching the show, and you're like, man, I wish Star Trek was real and I could be on the Enterprise and I could have this stuff. And that is, man, if I had that when I was a kid, I'd lose my mind.
I would have exploded if somebody handed me that when I was 10 years old. I would just couldn't have comprehended. It was funny. So when Jared's came in, I'm like, I'm going to say, open it up. We were like kids. I'm like, open it up while you're talking to me. So, and he's like, and he's going through all this stuff. And he's doing it on. And I'm like, and it does this and look at that. And it's so much fun. It's just a great piece. Yeah, and it rounds off their landing party set. They did a good job on the communicator, good job on the phaser. I don't like that they trapped the battery in the phaser, and now after all these years, they're starting to die out. There's nothing you could do. They're rechargeable. But there's a guy out there I saw in the RPF who's offering his services to crack them open and replace the battery. And you can, I think you can muscle the communicator's battery out and change it. But
selling
the landing,
batteries.
yeah, the landing party itself, the landing party set rather, it's wonderful. What a it's good to finally have it complete. Tricorder's so great. You know, I used to like the old MR tricorder, and it just makes it feel like such a toy. Yeah, you know, when you both of them were scanned off one of Greg's, or I think it was the same tricorder. But man, what a wonderful piece. So
Yeah, that's very
cool. What else? That's pretty much it. I just want to do a quick touch base since we missed last week. Kind of anxious to get back and finish, kind of grinding and getting all these packages out because everybody's been so patient. And for everybody who pre-ordered their NVs, we'll have a little surprise for you next week. Amy will send you something via email. Nice way of saying thank you for being so patient while we got these sorted. Did you have anything else, Amy? You want to cover anything? I feel like we kind of moved through this.
Yeah. I mean, it is one of those days of just, updates and excitement of having stuff in and getting it back out to everybody. So I don't really have anything else other than just, let us know if you have any questions. Give me a call if you have problems with invoices or anything like that. Numbers on the website, info@paragonfxgroup.com takes you right to me. So enjoy the weekend, I guess.
Yeah, Jared, you cool, Jared? Anything else?
I just realized I don't think we shared images of the Godzilla skeleton bubbler, because you mentioned it early on, and we've talked about the Serizawa one, and people have seen it on our site, and I think we've done some.
Have we not shown that?
As far as I know, we have not shown the Godzilla skeleton bubbler or the Mecha Godzilla tree topper. We've teased the other of both, but.
Yeah. So we won't be able to tack it onto this video because we'll have to get that approved.
Yeah.
But we'll make sure we get the skeleton out next week, though. I've got all those pictures of it that I took the other day.
Yay.
Oh, nice. Yeah. Yeah. So keep an eye on that. That's my favorite one. I mean, the Serizawa is cool. I love the skeleton because it's a cool Godzilla skeleton.
Yeah, it is really neat. So we'll get some pictures of that up next week. Probably by the time this is ready, we'll have the approval for Mecha on the tree topper and the new Godzilla. Show those off. So cool. And we'll get Sean to put up a couple pictures of the Wong Company tricorder. We'll plug them.
Oh yeah.
I mean, Absolutely. Why not? I mean, it's a cool piece. Give them a nod. So that'll be fun. I got 5 of them.
All right. So then if I start to regret not getting one, then
no,
you're
not going to move. No, that one I will be strong on and not bend. You go on the damn wait list like I had to do forever. And then what they're doing, it seems like they shipped a lot of them to Europe. They might have sent them all over there. And they've been coming over to the States in batches. I don't know.
Yeah, I think the tariff situation threw their plans in a loop.
Yeah. So they're kind of coming in waves. I mean, I don't think there's any real shortage of these things. They probably made 10,000 of them to get that price point. Yeah, I'm just guessing. I don't know. But they made a shit ton of them, I'm sure. You can go on their website and then it's notify me when they're ready. And then they'll send you an email and then there's an Amazon link and you can just order 2 or 3 from there. But I stocked up on them, so they're going to be great trade bait down the road. Or maybe I just need that many tricorders. I don't know. Stick them in a hole and forget I got them. But
you have all the captain's logs that you really like, just queued up on each one, so you can walk down and get all of them at once.
The best thing is the Edith Keeler video. It's everything you can want is on that damn thing. It's so awesome. Heavy too.
Yeah.
It's a nice piece. So yeah, we'll show a couple pictures of that. And other than that, that's all I got. We've been moving through a lot of Hero Blade Runner blasters lately. So thanks to everybody who's been picking those up. Again, this is a one-time run with those. We're not going to do those again. They took years off our lives, and it's a really busy project. They were crazy expensive. And like we always say, once we do a run, done is done. So if you want one of those, snag one. I might even do another video, a more in-depth video on those in the next few days. Just maybe a complete unboxing. I haven't really done a thorough one of those. I always skip the first part and then just start playing with the click clacks on there. So those have been busy. And the Jurassic Park cryo cans, undoubtedly because of the NVs shipping, a little resurgence in some of those that still remain, but those have been crazy popular too. So thanks to everybody who's finding us and picking up those things. And as always, hit us if you have any questions. But other than that, I got nothing else. I'm going to go back to work.
Sounds great.
Sounds good.
All right. We'll see you guys. Have a good weekend.
Have a great weekend.